Okay. I think I've got this. I've got it down packed now. Okay. Sweet. I'm gonna just send a test message in this chat. Okay, perfect. Yep. We're gaming. All right. Hello, everybody. It's me, ya boy, FURRO. DDD, what's up, dude? You got a question? How can I be of service? How might I be of service? Oh, for whatever reason, my music's not playing. I gotta add it to the scene. How do I go into studio mode? There we go. I think I only have it on the gaming screen right now. I guess I am, like, stealing this one. Copy. Up their question. Juzlu, hi, welcome to the stream. Milo, hello, perfect, hello. I have a VR set. Hold on, why is this not? Oh, did I not add it to the first one like I was supposed to? All right, and then if I get out of studio mode. Okay, there we go. I have a VR set now and want a custom furry VR chat avatar. Do you have anyone you can recommend if you know any? I can't say that I do. I don't actually know like anybody who makes VR chat models. It's especially like furry ones. I haven't spent like much of any time really like looking into it. I do know that if you are looking for that kind of stuff though, what is it? VGen is kind of like the place to get work commissioned. Super safe, everything's usually above board. That would be like my recommendation if you're looking for like a marketplace to scout out. VGen's kind of the place to be. All right, I gotta check one more thing on Disc Snore. Okay, perfect. It pops both streams, the vertical and the horizontal one. I can't see viewer numbers, but maybe it's better that I don't look at viewer numbers, right? Isn't that like kind of the meta? Why's my encoder like... No, it's fine. Maybe it's because I'm recording. Where's VGen? VGen's its own like website. It's an art commissioning website where people, usually VTubers, commission all kinds of stuff, which is why I was like, if you're trying to get like a model done, it sounds perfect, because that's what VGen is literally made for, or that's why that's why it was brought into the world, because people wanted VTuber models, and subsequently, if you're a VTuber, you probably eventually want a 3D one, and you can find that on VGen for sure. All right, let's calibrate this really fast. There we go. Anyways, hi! Hello! Welcome to the stream. If you're a first-time watcher, my name is FURRO. I am an Android VTuber who's now on an epic quest to be the very best like no one ever was. I'm on my Pokemon arc now, and we'll see how long it lasts. I'm hoping to say that it will stay forever. But we'll see. And today we're revisiting a game that I played on the last stream, Pokemon Art Academy. If you're watching on the vertical, you can already see the game. If you're on the main stream, we haven't gotten there yet. But yeah, Pokemon Art Academy, it released on the Nintendo 3DS back in 2014. And it's honestly an underrated gem. It's technically a spin-off of another game, I think by the same name, Art Academy. But Pokemon Company got a chance to make their own spin of it, and I think it's really fun. I'm absolutely awful at doing art, so this is like the perfect game for me. And I kind of just want to mess around with it and play and learn how to do some drawing. I already kind of know how to do art. I'm not good, but I have like the basic idea of how things work. But I figured we'd hop back in, do some of the lessons, and just kind of have fun. Just some housekeeping rules. Please be polite. I'm absolutely terrible at drawing. You know who isn't terrible at drawing? Tiefling, who just joined the vertical stream. Hi, welcome. We're playing Pokemon Art Academy. You're gonna watch me draw on my very, very legitimate 3DS console that I have plugged into my computer. We're gonna see how good my stylus skills are. My very expensive stylus. How are you? I hope all is well. But yeah, I'm not gonna dilly-dally too much. I'm gonna set this up and we're gonna get to the fun part, which is actually doing the art. So let's pop on over. I fell asleep on your last live stream. That's so real. I have only ever fallen asleep, I think, on 1 or 2 live streams ever, but they were like GTA 5 RP streams. I could explain. Best of luck with getting that model made. All right. We're going to hop straight into the lessons because I'm a man on a mission today. I want to get to the next page, which means we have to do Chespin or Squirtle next. Personally, I kind of want to do Chespin, but I think Squirtle's a nicer warm-up. So we're going to hop right in. I also do a goofy old man voice every time this dude pops up on screen, so bear with me. It's not going to be good, but it will be. It'll be something. Oh, internet is dying for a second. It is what it is. Okay. Welcome! In this mini lesson, we're going to draw a portrait of Squirtle. Like Oshawott, Squirtle is a well-known water-type Pokemon. When attacked, it shelters itself in a shell, then strikes back with a powerful jet of water. As with Oshawott, we'll use a thick outline pen to trace Squirtle's head. And I don't do a girl voice for her. Who's our what's the name of this girl again from the people who tuned into the last stream? I forgot her name. Is it Tilly? I have an old Squirtle plushie that looks like he's high. That's just because Squirtle has red eyes. Squirtle got it bad. Yay, the old man voice. I'm glad somebody's excited to hear the old man voice. I think her name is Lily. This is gonna be peak. Yilly, I'm crying. I'm pretty sure her name is Lily. Okay, wait. What's that little dip in the middle of Squirtle's mouth?
That's because the tip of its mouth is pointed. It's easier to see from an angle like this. Now go ahead and trace all the outlines. Remember to zoom as needed using the up and down D-pad.
Alright, so let's get to it. No warm-up today. We just go straight in. We're gonna see how awful this is gonna be. Me and my very expensive stylist are so excited. I mean, they don't have to be perfect, right? Remember, art is subjective. You know, it's all about doing what makes you, the artist, happy. It doesn't have to be perfect. Ain't that right, guys? As I proceed to fiddle with this. Add. Now we gotta do eyeballs. I don't know what it is, but the idea of doing eyes always messes me up. Dude, come on. It's too hard. It's too hard. What do you mean? Gil, you're supposed to be on my side on this. Art's in the eye of the beholder, right? Come on. I want to do it in one stroke. I don't want it to be broken up. That's not too bad. That was actually pretty good. Oh wait, hold on. Now I hate it. No. It's too wide. It has to be like way closer. I keep adding like a bunch of extra. Thank you for the Absol Goku powered art. Oh no, it's alright. You don't have to say thanks. I'm glad you thought it was funny. Thank you for being a YouTube member for all this time. I appreciate the support. It was the least I could do. Which, by the way, I did say this on the last stream, so I'll say it again for people who are just now tuning in. If you would like to see your favorite Pokemon drawn on the stream, if you are a pre-existing YouTube member or decide to become one, I will happily take your request and draw a very shittily I'll draw a very bad looking Pokemon just for you. There's like a free art mode, and we'll hop into free art. How did they do that? It's like it doesn't go all the way up, but it's not like I'm about to make like some artistic. I'm about to take some artistic liberty really quick. Because this is one eye. I got to do the other eyeball too. I wish I could just copy paste it. No. I think as long as I get the bottom first, it's a lot easier to do. Ah, man. It was so good until it wasn't. Nope. Nope. I have a friend. Her name is Fizzy, and she only does art with a mouse and keyboard, and I feel like she would be really good at a game like this. if she had like a 3DS emulator or something. Just, you know, just talking out loud. Man, come on. I've also heard that going slow doesn't make it any easier. Like if you do like one big stroke really fast, sometimes it's a lot easier to get the shape you want. Like, look at that. That was actually... Oh, hold on. These are some of the best attempts so far. I hate it. I hate that that immediately worked. Draw Noivern, perhaps, maybe, perchance, mayhaps. All right, I will attempt to draw your favorite Pokemon. You bat-loving supporter, you. I got you, Gil. Yeah, I cannot guarantee that it will be good, but I will try. You can critique my Noivern. Okay, we have everything. Now it's time to do the head. Oh, honestly, not terrible for the first attempt. I think I can maybe go a little bit slower so my head doesn't come out like a chicken nugget. Dude, what is wrong with me? Can I not draw a circle? Hold on. I'm going to use a little bit of magic. I'm going to shake my arm out. We're going to go back at it. Ready? Check this out. Come on. Dang it, dude. Ah, I freaking choked at the very end. Dude, this is so hard. I can do circles too, like... Trust me, I play Osu, okay? I know how to draw a circle. For whatever reason, my stylish hand is just not... What did the kids say? It's not giving. It's a little lopsided. What's that quote from King of the Hill? It has wabi sabi. We're gonna send it through. Work of art. Thank you, Darian RC36. Welcome to the stream, by the way. Hope you're doing well. Having a nice work day. A chicken nugget Squirtle. Does it come with water sauce? I hope not. That sounds terrible.
With the outline done, it's time to start coloring in. Let's fill the whole head using blue, green, and then add pink for the tongue.
Huh. Joke's on you, guy. I'm gonna start this drawing with pink. Wait, I'm trolling. I should start the drawing with this blue-green first. Because I could always color the pink over. Do you guys have a favorite starter Pokemon from all the generations that have existed so far? I guess even up to Gen 10, because they did reveal those. I know personally, I've always been a really big like Oshawott fan. I don't know what it is. I kind of like his attitude. He's got a little bit of attitude. He's kind of like a ninja. He's cool. Just fix the outlining a little bit. You like Incineroar? Of course you would. Yeah, Litten's a really cool mon. I really liked Litten, and I really liked oh my gosh, I forgot the second evolution. What's the stage 2? Cyndaquil is my favorite starter. Cyndaquil is such an underrated starter Pokemon. More people need to understand how cool Cyndaquil is. Torcat. Yeah, that checks out. I'm gonna skip this track. It's not the vibe. It's also not the vibe. Cyndaquil is adorable. I remember watching the anime, or it was one of the Pokemon movies, and hearing like the little Cyndaquil, like the Cyndaquil. That's peak. It was peak. Okay.
Finally, let's color the details. For the eyes, I suggest starting with red and then adding black and finally white. Don't forget to color the corners of the mouth using brown as well.
Anything you say, sir. I'd forgot which order he wants me to do this in. We'll start with red. Oh, I messed up. Actually, no, it's okay. I can fix that. Can I make my brush bigger? Totally can. We do a little coloring outside the lines, it's okay. You can always go back and just tweak it. That's the beauty of digital art. I honestly, though, have the craziest amount of respect for people who do traditional art, because they don't have that option to go back and fix things. You have a plushie of Cyndaquil? I'm so jealous. I'm very much so going to start my my plushie collection very soon. I only have a couple Pokemon plushes, but I really like the ones that I have. I have like a Pikachu, a really old Pikachu plush from like 2007, 2008, I want to say. Actually no, I think it's from like 2000. I don't remember. It's really old. I got it from Disney when I took a trip there, a school trip there. And I don't think you can buy it like traditionally anymore. And then my friend, I have a friend named Smiles. He took a trip to Japan and he bought me a plushie of Jolteon, which is my all-time favorite Pokemon. That's really cool. That one lives up on my PC. He's always staring at me, motivating me like a good partner Pokemon does. And then I also bought, while I was at a fighting game tournament, it's called, oh man, what is it called? Evo? No, not Evo. Shoot, I don't remember what it was called. I think it was Evo. I bought a plushie of another Pokemon I really like. It's called Serena. She's like this grass queenly majesty kind of Pokemon. She's really cool. I want Pokemon plushes. You gotta start collecting them. I definitely want to get like at least all of my favorite ones, and then maybe like a legendary or two. If I had infinite money, though, I would absolutely try to collect, like, the entire collection, you know? There's over like 1,000 plus Pokemon now. Am I forgetting anything? No, I think I got it all. Let's ship it through.
Well done! You've drawn Squirtle's head. The eyes are the hardest parts, but it's easy if you take it one step at a time.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I had a bit of trouble with the eyes. Honestly, Lily is doing a great job. You know, from the beginning, her art needed a lot of work, but now I think she's making a lot of really great progress. No? Surely I'm not the only one that thinks this, right? Good to see you too, Tony. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I had a bit of trouble with the eyes. I did too, Lily. I also had trouble with the eyes. But I'll get it right next time. I'm gonna be a master Pokemon illustrator one day. You and me both. Well, she's not tracing. That's not true. We get the same prompts.
That's the spirit. Just keep trying and you'll sure to get there. And I'm sure you'll have plenty of fun along the way too.
Goodbye. And there we go. Lesson complete. I think we did a pretty good job. We'll include that background. And there it is. A card fit for a Pokemon Scalper. I think we did a pretty dang good job. The eyes are always complicated. They really are. Doing eyes is hard. If I didn't have the professor literally holding my hand across the finish line, I think the eyes would have looked worse. Yo, Darius, what's up? Welcome to the stream. All right, we got one more left in this novice course, and then we move on to the next one. It's time to do Chespin. By the way, if you haven't already, make sure to hit that like button on the live stream. Every like goes a long way to help support the channel, and I super appreciate it when I see it. So, thank you. Now, let's draw Chespin, yeah?
Welcome! In this mini lesson, we're going to draw a portrait of Chespin. Chespin is a grass-type Pokemon with its tough green shell on its head. The shell is covered with soft, leaf-like quills that become hard when Chespin flexes. Chespin has a carefree, curious attitude, which can sometimes get it into trouble. As with Oshawott, we'll use a thick outline pen to trace Chespin's head.
Wow, that's a lot of quills to draw. That's what I've been saying, Lily.
Don't worry, it's easy if we break it down. There are 7 quills, 4 at the front of the head, and 3 sticking up at the back. Remember, you could zoom in and out on your drawing by pressing up and down on the D-pad.
Alright, we're gonna be here a minute. All these quills are gonna drive me crazy. Unless I'm just him. Alright, let's go for it. Oh, that's awful looking. That's awful looking. That's awful looking. That one wasn't too bad. That one was awful. That was more like an ear. That's more like an ear. That's not a spike. Okay, that one was peak. After this one, we're gonna do Tiefling's Noivern request. Dude, come on.
Stop it!
I'm also gonna draw Chespin. Go for it. This is as much as this is an art academy for me. By all means, feel free to join along and draw the Pokemon that I draw. And if you're on the Discord server, you can share whatever art you do.
Okay, not bad, not bad.
That was kind of terrible. Hold on, just starting to warm up. It's awake. I think we've awoken. Oh yeah, now we're gaming. Let him cook. I'm cooking. My noses are still terrible though. Hold on, that was kind of heat. That was kind of awful. We'll try it again. Dang it, dude. It was so good until it wasn't. Hold on. I have an eraser. I can trim this up a little. Ooh, I gotta fix it. I gotta fix it. I gotta fix it. My Chespin just has a little bit of a Giga Chad chin. Dude, what the heck? You know what? There we go. I think I ate. We move on.
Since that outline is done, let's start filling in the base colors. Color in the shell and quills with green, and then the whole face with light brown.
Okay. We're gonna do green first. And then I'm going to use the magic wand tool to get rid of all of the bleed over. Okay, we go back. I believe in the art world, they call this color blocking. We're just blocking in the colors. We're not worrying about the little details right now. We're going to go back and fix it later. All right. Later has now come. It's time to fix... What? Don't tell me it's not gonna let me use the eraser tool. Yeah, why wouldn't it let me use the eraser? What? Oh, I was using the wrong one, I guess. I got nervous for a second. Let's see. Might need to get a smaller. Oh no, I got in there. All right. And we're going to go back in with the green and just do a little bit of touching up in some spots. Like that. And then go over with the brown. And a couple little spots here and there. There. Perfect. Bro has a chiseled chin. My Chespin is, he's built different. He's a Giga Chad. Giga Chad Chespin.
Now, let's finish by coloring in the details. Use dark brown to color the triangular marks and orange for the nose. Then color its eyes black and add some white highlights.
Gotta love the highlights. That's where the life of a drawing truly comes into play. I'm gonna use a bigger brush here. Maybe not a bigger brush. Maybe a little bit smaller. Yeah.
Giga Chespin.
All right, not too shabby, yeah? We'll do the nose. Pretty good. Now we gotta do the eyes. This is where everything can go wrong. What if I just did my own eyes? No. That was a good one. Oh, I messed it up. I messed it up. Unless I mimic it on the other side. Okay. And now the life dots. It wants me to do that, but I'm gonna do... I'm gonna do my own thing. Break out of the mold a little bit. Oh, yeah. I think I did it. I think I did a great job. You know who else did a great job? Lily. Lily did a great job. Yeah, we're on a roll. Outlining the quills was kind of tricky, though. Hers is very, chili quirky coated. I kind of like hers. It almost looks like a little guy doing like an emote. Like the quills are not quills, they're like arms and legs. It's pretty good if you ask me.
It's not easy, but it's very good practice for later lessons. Remember, you can always replay a lesson if you want to improve.
Thanks, man. Kirby Chespin head. It kind of does. It is kind of giving that, huh? A card fit for a scalper. Alright, I did say that after we finish Chespin, I would then start Tiefling's Request to see a Noivern get drawn. So we're going to give that a try. We're going to go to Free Paint. Where's the Pokemon I did? Where's my Absol? My Absol's missing? What happened? Lily drawing the Mona Lisa in the next session? Probably. Alright. I'm going to find a reference really fast. And then we'll continue. Let's see. Noivern. Let's see. What's a good image of Noivern to do? We'll do this one. I think this one's perfect. Yeah, that one's perfect. Can I get a bigger picture of it? Pokemon Company here to save the day. Okay. I temporarily cannot see chat, but we're gonna go for it. All right. So Noivern is a really cool Pokemon. They are, I think they're called like the Sonic Bat Pokemon. The Sonic Wave Pokemon? Is that really what they're categorized as? A Sound Wave Pokemon. They're like this big bat with like almost like speakers on its head. Technically they're not speakers, but that's the vibe they give. Look on your phone, but yeah, my VTuber model's on my phone. Oops. It's all right. That's what the power of 2 monitors is for. All right. Just like in Absol fashion, we're just going to do the head. I feel like that's really what Pokemon Art Academy excels at. So I'm going to give this a try, and we'll see how it goes. So I'm going to start with shaping out Noivern's little nose, the nose nostril thingies. Yeah. Okay, and then from there I'm going to start blocking out its ears. Noivern has these really big ears on its head. I messed that up. Hold on. I think that's too big. That looks a lot better. And then it has these like spike tips on the tops of them. Hold on. You got like these little teefies down here. And then the head, that's way too spike. Try that again. Spike? No. Because Noivern's eye is right here. Like that. Hold on. I need to give it a little more room to play with here. Okay. And then I feel like this is really what's gonna bring it together. Hold on. We're drawing it on a 3/4 angle. So there's a little bit of perspective at play. Just gotta get it. Okay, not bad. Okay, and then the other one. Okay, and then we do this. All right. And then we gotta include Noivern's bottom jaw because that's important. I got a little bit of fluff there. And then we'll include a little bit of this action over here. I did for Absol, I'll do for Noivern too. It's like a little bit of a neck, and Noivern is really cool because they're actually part dragon, and they have like this really cool, like fluffy, dragons like fluff piece. Come on. Okay, hold on. Honestly, I'm doing a little bit better than I expected. Okay. I almost want to try to include like the wings now, but I don't know how I would. Oh, you know what? Hold on. I did the eyes wrong. Noivern's eyes. The eye shape is right, but the iris was not. It's the other way around. Beautiful. All right. Now it's time for the best part. Coloring him in. I want to use... There's like... No, why did it make the line art that color? How did I do that? Go back. I'm not elite at art yet. I can't do that. Okay, I think I fixed it. I saved it. It looks good so far? Okay, that means we're doing good, chat. We're doing good, Mucroots. Okay. Let's see. I need a bigger brush. That's not the right color. It needs to be like more, almost more like black. We'll let it ride. Okay. I want to try to add a little bit of like color to this part. It's just gonna be kind of hard to see. The ears are like a turquoise. And then what's really gonna make it stand out is when you add the red on the nose. Noivern's eye is yellow. It's a big yellow eye. And then we also use that turquoise on this part. All right, let's zoom in a little bit. It's time to get detailed. Detail orientated. How do I move it? That's zooming further in. Nope, that is not how you do it. That is not how you do it. That is not how you do it. I think I have to click a combination of buttons that I don't remember. That's all right. I think I can get to pretty much everything I need to from right here anyways. The major outlining stuff that'll happen eventually. Come on. I just gotta fix the chin here. And then we gotta add some life to those eyes really quick. Give me the black, please. Some white. Now, can I elevate the art? Can I elevate it? Do I have the skill set to elevate it? Probably not, but let's just mess around with it a little bit. The heck? Did I not change the color? I don't know where the light source is coming from. Oh, it'll be better at this, no? All right, and then I don't really think I can do too much. I think I biffed it with this. I like the little under chin shadowing, but shoot! Let me shape it just a little. Okay. I think that's all I can really do to it. The stream aspect on YouTube side changed? What? Did it? Hold on. What the heck? Why did it do that? Hold on. I can fix it. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna press it again. Let's see if it fixed it. No, it didn't. What the heck? Why did it randomly do that? It's using the right... Yeah, it's using the right stream key. It's using the right... Yeah, it's using the right stream key. Let it stop. Click this. And hit start. Well, let's see if that fixes it. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. I think it's fixed now. Ten out of 10. I think I did a pretty good job, low key. I think I did a pretty good job. I wanted to include the wings and things like that, but I said I would just do heads. But I wanted to at least do like what is it? The little chest fluffy. I'm not an artist by any means, but we try. That's fire. Hold on. Can I elevate this more? Nah, we'll leave it as is. I think that's another fire Pokemon drawing. I think if the art professor saw this one, he'd say it's a certified 10 out of 10. All right, how do I save it? How did I do it last time? There's a button to do it. There we go. Oh, I can add a background. Ooh, wait, hold on. Then it exposes all the sections I didn't color white. I was like, this is the perfect backdrop for Noivern. But, I kind of messed up. Oops. 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 The flat color. Yeah, how about that? We'll just set it to a flat color. We'll hit save. Yay! All right. We got our Noivern in. I hope you enjoyed, Gil. That was a lot of fun to draw. Why not take a break? No. I want to draw. I want waffle fries. All right. Is it saved? Did it save? Where is it? There it is. That's my Absol from last stream. The Absol and the Noivern. Hold up, wait a second. My artistic journey between drawing number 1 and drawing number 2 is kind of heat, no? Guys, I think I'm learning. I think I'm learning art. From day 1 to day 2, dude, I'm feeling like PewDiePie after he did that, like, check out my sketchbook, his sketchbook tour. I'm kind of coming on up, no? Maybe I'm just self-glazing a little bit. I don't know. Hi, Keto. Welcome to the stream, dude. Actually, hold on. While you're here, congratulations. You've been promoted. I'm so proud of you. All right. It's time to get back to our lessons. I said that I wanted to get off of this page, but I don't think it's going to happen in time. We're just going to do one more. Let's do one more Pokemon. And we only really get one choice. It's time to do everyone's favorite fox, Fennekin. And we're doing an angled portrait. We just did an angled portrait of Noivern. This is perfect. Maybe we should have done this lesson first to learn perspective before attempting perspective, but I think we did a pretty good job. And then I got an ad. Enjoy the 0005 cents. Thank you. Okay.
Nice work on completing the full-face portrait lesson.
Fennekin. Oh, I really like Fennekin. It's a fire-type Pokemon, right? Wow, Lily, you're really locked in for this one.
Correct! And it's a fire... Wait. Correct! And it has a fiery temper to match its type. Fennekin enjoys snacking on twigs.
Oh, I bet it's healthier than all the cookies you eat, Professor. Why is Lily taking shots at the professor? Why would she do that? That's so mean.
Moving on. Now, this portrait of Fennekin is a bit different from other portraits we've drawn. So far, we've only drawn pictures of Pokemon looking straight ahead, which meant their faces were symmetrical, that is, both halves were the same.
The stream aspect is funky again? What the hell is wrong with the vertical stream? I'm gonna refresh it. Thank you for letting me know every time it gets goofy on ya, Gil. I appreciate it. We're gonna do, and then we're gonna do, start it again. And that should fix the stream. Nope, still looks like it's broken. Why does it keep doing that? It has its own stream key, so it shouldn't before it ends the live broadcast. This one. Oh no, wait. It was working. What? Hold on. I will get this working. And now it's back to not working. This one on. And I give it a second to catch back up. By that, I mean I reload the stream. There we go. All right, looks like we're back. Is the long way not long weighing? Yeah, it kept trying to like go back to like the regular stream. Wow. But it looks like we're back to long weighing. What did you say like a second ago? Yo, GM, thank you so much for subscribing. Welcome to the Nyarmy. As you're drawing with Lily, can you tell her to stop dodging me on new League of Legends accounts? I can't guarantee that she will. All right, looks like it should be good now. Not sure why I was doing that. But once again, thanks, Gil, for letting me know when it freaks out.
Okay. Back to Pokemon. But when a Pokemon's head rotates, the facial features become distorted. That means drawing portraits from an angle is a little harder. Let's try it and see how we do. Let's get started by drawing an outline. We'll start with the second largest outline pen to draw Fennekin's head and large ears.
Fennekin does have really big ears. But they're cute. They're cute big ears. Gosh, the professor makes it look so easy. Is it the drawing the Pokemon game, or is this an extra thing in the game? What do you mean? What are you asking? I'm confused. What the professor doesn't know is I have a long-standing history of being a Warrior Cats fan. So drawing these specific shapes, I'm not the worst at. Now, if I could just get it to turn in a little sooner. Okay, come on. Is this a game? A Pokemon drawing game? Yes, it is a Pokemon drawing game. It's called Pokemon Art Academy. No, it's a full-on Pokemon drawing game. Okay, where am I? We're just blocking the ears right now. Shoot, I messed it up. That was pretty good. No. The nose is so important. It has to be like a cone shape. That's still not right. There we go. That's perfect. And then we do this part of the head going down. Okay. Dude, I kind of eat that up. Except this first part of the ear is wrong. It's too straight. I need to fix that. It needs to like have a little bit of a curve. Okay, not that much of a curve. There we go. I'll just clean it up just a little bit. Beautiful. Beautiful. Send it through.
Let me introduce you to a new technique for this step.
All right, new techniques.
When outlining a drawing, using different thicknesses of lines can be very useful. The most important shapes are drawn with a thick line, while the details can be drawn with a thinner line. You can see the difference clearly by comparing these two Pokeballs. Let's start drawing thinner details now, starting with the tufts and Fennekin's ears.
Okay. Oh, I see. We're getting fancy now. This is like elite art technique. Gil, you know all about this kind of stuff, right? Like, you're a professional. I've seen your art. You're definitely like, you're a pro. You do this. Let's see if I can just smurf this really fast. Come on. That's it's usable. Go up. That's not usable. We're gonna go up and then we drag it down. Drag it down. Drag it down. That's pretty good. There we go. Oh, come on. Follow the outline. There we go. Not bad. Too pointy. There we go. Awesome. Come on. That's kind of elite. Send it through.
Now we'll draw the rest of the face.
Oh, I already know I'm gonna have a hard time with the eyes.
Don't forget to hit the zoom feature, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. I would zoom, but I don't know how to change where I'm zooming into. Okay. Yo, this music's kind of banging, no? I'm digging this one. The Pokemon Center themes never sound this good before.
The outline is done, so I'm going to turn off the outline overlay. Now we start coloring Fennekin's head. Fennekin's face is split into two different colors. The top half is yellow and the bottom half is white. The border is at Fennekin's eye level. Let's start by coloring the yellow half.
Ooh. Man, Professor's a whiz. Alright, I like to start at where the border would be, and then we can just move up from there, you know? I just feel like it makes life easier when you do it that way. Alright. And now we can just color in. Yay! Can I get a bigger... Thank you. I do appreciate that this game doesn't like lock like brush sizes and tools out even while doing like the lessons, because it would be really annoying if I had to use like a really tiny brush the whole time, because like that's what the lesson recommends I use. Oh shoot, it's a little smaller. Alright, now we go right back over with this, just to grab these little corners. Or maybe I erased a little too much. Sweet. Oh, I gotta grab this little tiny spot. Awesome. Send it.
Now we'll add white. It's fine to fill in the eyes with this as well.
Okay. Posey does make a good point. Nice. Now I just need to clean it up a little bit. Nice. Oh, shoot. Redo. Thank you. Next step.
Choose the dark orange marker and for the fur and the ears. For the fur in the ears and for the irises as well.
All right. I think we're pre-selected. Just want a bigger brush. And get at this a little bit faster. Oh, dude. I didn't realize how much Peak was on this playlist. I have to make it small now. Bum 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 bum. I really hope there isn't a latency delay between my singing and the thing. I hope it's perfectly synced, or else I will be sad. Boom boom boom. Eraser to grab these outer ones. Dun 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 dun. I feel like there's a small section that isn't colored right around the eye. Oops. Okay, I think I fixed it. I think there's one more step. Because we still got to do the nose. We still have to do the nose and the highlight. Gotta go now. Thanks for drawing Noiver and hope you have a good rest of your stream. Thanks, Gil. Take care. Add a little eye white highlight marker. I already added my highlights, and I think mine look way cooler.
Well done. You've drawn Fennekin.
Oh my god. I really don't want to. I don't want to laugh at her because you know what? I am using a tracing template. Hers is very cute and very silly. She's trying her goddamn best, and that's what matters the most. She said she had fun. I had fun. I even added my own spin to my Fennekin. I gave her the little Tiffy, the little Fang, and I did different eyes. I did completely different eye thing. Yo, Lytra, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Welcome back. How you doing today? We're back on Pokemon Art Academy again. I really enjoyed drawing the fur and the ears. I think I drew it pretty well. Honestly, she didn't do half bad.
There's certainly nothing wrong with adding your own twist to drawings.
See, even the art professor knows. Comparison to the very first drawing she did, it is way better. Yeah, I'm not sure I got the hang of the head angle. It's much easier to draw head straight on. It really is.
You're both doing very well after such a short time at the academy. In fact, if you're happy with your work, why not post it to Miiverse? You can choose any finished image from the album and select share from the image options. You can send the images to friends or post them straight to the Pokemon Art Academy community. Have fun, and I'll see you soon.
He doesn't know that Miiverse is dead. You've gotten way better, Furro. Thanks. I actually did I did a drawing. It was an art request. We did Noivern, the like super cool dragon bat Pokemon. And I think I did really good on that one, low-key. Well, I'll pull it up so you can take a look at it. Let's see. It's in free paint. Actually, I think I click album. Check this one out. I think I did pretty good on this one. Right? We did this Noivern. We did Chespin today. I'm going to my mom's work in the car right now. Heard. I also did Ditto. This was a practice off stream. Pretty good if you ask me. And then this was my first Pikachu. I think my cat wants to see the live stream. I did a Froakie. My first Piplup. And my Goofy Tepig. Let me see. Compared, this was my first Pikachu. And this was my second Pikachu. I think my second Pikachu looks way better. My first, actually, hold on. This is my second Piplup. This was my first Piplup. Not that great. I also did Litwick. Not that great. Why am I ignoring you? What? I'm not ignoring you at all. I'm reading pretty much everyone's comment. About to be 1. We've been streaming for about an hour and a half. The stream is exploding for just a second. As soon as you can. Yep. All right. I think I can't stream anymore because I do have some stuff that I have to take care of today. Sorry you just got here, Lytro. I hate to end the stream right as you arrive, but I do have to skedaddle. Thank you guys so much for tuning in for another Pokemon Art Academy stream. We'll definitely play way more. I want to see this game to the end. So we'll see. We'll see how good the art gets. Maybe I actually get semi-decent at drawing Pokemon. But until then, I'll see you guys next time. Have a great rest of your day. Bye!